Grace, it seems, is not something time can easily take away. Welcome to the Channel Star Spotlight, where stories unfold with quiet depth and lasting meaning. For decades, Nicole Kidman has been admired not only for her performances, but for a presence that feels both composed and deeply human. Audiences have watched her evolve across generations of cinema, yet something about her remains unchanged, an elegance that does not demand attention, but naturally holds it. Many remember her for iconic roles and red carpet appearances, where poise and refinement appear effortless. But what is less obvious is how that sense of grace was shaped not by ease, but by experience. Because behind every composed moment, there is a story still unfolding. Kidman's early years in Australia were grounded in discipline and creativity. With parents deeply involved in academia, she grew up in an environment that valued thoughtfulness over spectacle. Acting came early, but success did not arrive without persistence. Small roles, auditions, and quiet determination laid the foundation for what would become an international career. And then came the transition. Moving into Hollywood brought both opportunity and scrutiny. The spotlight grew brighter, and with it, expectations became more complex. It is often said that fame reveals as much as it rewards. For Kidman, this period became a defining chapter, one where public attention and private growth began to intersect. There were moments of immense success, marked by critically acclaimed performances. Yet, alongside them were personal challenges that tested her resilience. Rather than retreat, she leaned into her craft, choosing roles that reflected depth and complexity rather than comfort. This is where her elegance begins to take on a different meaning. It was no longer just about appearance or style. It became a quiet strength, the ability to remain grounded while navigating constant change. Over time, audiences began to see not just an actress, but a woman shaping her own narrative with intention. And then, something subtle shifted. In recent years, images of Kidman, whether on screen or in candid moments, have carried a different kind of presence. There is a calm confidence, a sense of ease that suggests not perfection, but acceptance. The elegance remains, but it feels more personal now, less defined by expectation and more by self-understanding. Many fans notice this, even if they cannot fully explain it. What is less known is how carefully she has balanced her professional life with her role as a mother and partner. Away from the cameras, her priorities reflect a quieter rhythm, one that values connection over recognition. It is a contrast that adds depth to the image the world sees. And perhaps that is why her presence continues to resonate. Because it reflects something familiar. The passage of time, the shifting of priorities, the search for meaning beyond achievement. In Kidman's journey, there is a reminder that elegance is not fixed, it evolves. It is shaped by choices, by challenges, and by the willingness to keep growing. Her legacy, then, is not only found in the films she leaves behind, but in the way she has carried herself through each chapter. With dignity, with intention, and with a quiet understanding that not everything needs to be explained to be felt. So when people speak of her timeless grace, they may be noticing more than style. They may be recognizing a life lived with awareness. And perhaps that is what truly endures. If this story offered a new perspective, you are welcome to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you appreciate thoughtful storytelling, consider liking the video and subscribing for more stories like this.